What is up, family? Welcome back to Papa Prepper. Tommy here. So I think everybody in here except for Dawn. Good to see you. And Jeep Girl, I don't think you were in Discord, but I really don't have a plan for tonight, so we're just going to roll with the punches. We're going to talk about what everybody wants to talk about, and we might even talk about things people don't want to talk about. Flow Grown, good to see you, my friend. That Galaxy Rapper, good to see you, man. And I swear, Paranoid playing in the background is just a fluke. That happened to be what came on when I pushed play. Hey, OFC Nation, good to see you, my friend. Harry Bulldog Prepper, good to see you. Carrie Lunsford, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Leslie, good to see you. Give me liberty or give me death. We're going to talk about that a little bit tonight, I believe. Hey, Marine, good to see you, brother. John Doe, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Tech-Tarded Prepper, good to see you, my friend. Hey, Zebulon, good to see you, buddy. Glad you could make it, little man. Blue Coat Gorilla, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Mrs. Papa Prepper, good to see you. Y'all, she has been sick this week, like sick. Fever, everything. I mean, bad shape. She's feeling better tonight, though. Fever finally broke. She still can't talk very well, but she's making it. Hey, Mames, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Just had to chase the dog out in the road again. I must have missed something. Hey, Coral, good to see you. I'm here just trying to figure out some things. Side note, Mandy, when's gas going up and why? Because it's supposed to. It's all part of the plan. Well, thank you very much, Leslie. I appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot. Carrie's daughter has the same crud. Yeah, it's been rough on her, man. She, day before yesterday, or I guess that would have been Tuesday night, I almost took her to the ER because she was bad. But if you guys haven't picked up on it yet, she's very hard-headed. So, not that I really try to make her do anything, but hey, Zane, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hutch Homestead, give me liberty or give me death, brother. CC Collins, good to see you. Immigrant Song, the song of my people. Amen, OFC. Believe it or not, I was in a band probably, man, that's close to 20 years ago now. But well, not 20 years ago, about 16 years ago. And that used to be one of our songs. I used to be able to do that. Not now. I mean, cigarettes ago, which I don't do anymore, but Hutch, I'll tell you something, man. This hat has got 2 videos removed from me. And y'all know I'm not that guy. But this hat, I wore it twice in 2 separate videos, and they got taken down by the powers that be. They're by, I can't remember what it stands for now. The company's SR. I can't remember. They actually popped up on a Facebook ad. I think it was like $22, but you never see them anymore, so I bought it. And it's a very good quality hat. I mean, it fits nice frontwards, because like some hats will fit good frontward, but this one's like front back. It fits the same. I love it. Let's see, anybody else creeping up in here tonight? Debbie Paints, good to see you. Thank you very much. Gina HT, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I just heard that, Gary. Somebody in Discord told me they had a 5.9, or yeah, 5. No, she said I think it was a 5.9, but she said they didn't feel it, but they were on the road. So, and didn't you guys just have one right off the coast just a couple mornings ago, like out in the ocean? East Kentucky, good to see you, my friend. I got storms here and under weather advisory, so if I go poof, you know why. We just had a big storm blow through here a couple hours ago. Well, about an hour and a half ago. I mean, it rained hard. Pretty severe lightning. It passed right through though. No power. The lights up at RSD, they were flashing probably 4 or 5 times, but it never did really go out. So let's see. Michigan Outpost 231. Give me liberty. Give me liberty. Give me death, or give me death. Absolutely. And good to see you. Thank you for being here. Carolina Family Preppers, good to see you guys. Prepper Book Club, good to see you. Save your Confederate credit cards. The South's going to rise again. Door to door, Chuck. Yep. Rained hard at camp. Good reason to pop back home. Yeah, it probably gets kind of dangerous there. You guys get a good rain. That's probably flood area, ain't it? Marine. Okay. Got you, Gary. Hey, Angie Morris. Good to see you. Hey, Grammy's house. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. RSD, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Haven't seen you forever. I made friends on Facebook today speaking out against Monroe County schools going, must provide proof of vax. Man, did anybody see Pinball's video earlier today? No, the one before that, OFC. I haven't watched the fuel one yet, but the one about the jab and what's in it. I mean, actual proof, like not just conspiracy theory. Like he said, conspiracy fact. I mean, it's right there. We could all go look at it, black and white. A reputable, like legit source. Hey, Nancy K, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Heather Hiltbrand, graphene oxide. Thank you. I think today's news about the right time for the put up or shut up talk. Hey, Mojo Man, good to see you. Glad you can make it. Lenny No, good to see you. Praise God. Personal issue has been resolved and a major financial issue has been taken care of. Thank you for all your prayers. Hey, man, that's awesome, Lenny. I'm glad to hear that. Richard Christopher, good to see you. All the cool kids here tonight. B&B, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Tammy, good to see you. Jennifer Cruz, good to see you. Coral, we can't care about who we make mad anymore. Absolutely not. We know, well, she's our daughter's age. She was going to IU and she just flat out quit. She's like, I'm not taking it. I'm not going back. That plain and simple. And hopefully more people. Eagles Wing Sec, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And I know I'm pretty sure about everybody in here was in natives last night. And Hutch, I apologize. I had to go to bed last night, man, and I still didn't get to see yours today. Discord, they told me it was really good and everything, but I haven't had time to watch it today. Yeah, absolutely, Coral. Especially the little kids. There's no need. Kathleen Logan, good to see you, and thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fort Langford, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Absolutely, Leslie. Time for us to all start making some folks mad. Don't back down. Stand your ground. Glad you're taking a stand. Absolutely. Richard Christopher, it's Indiana University. It's a college campus over in Bloomington, Indiana, and they've like a lot of other schools have mandated the vax to be able to go back to school in the fall, and a lot of folks are just not doing it. Hey, Homestead Oz, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Chuck Brett, good to see you. Says no poke zone. Absolutely not. I asked my daughter what her plans were if the schools required the vax next year. Her response was reluctantly homeschool them. Prepared for life's challenges. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. 6.2 earthquake just happened, California and Nevada border region near Yosemite National Park. I've been hearing that, and they're popping up. I mean, earthquakes, they're everywhere, everywhere. We had one here in Indiana a couple of weeks ago, which, I mean, it happens. I think the last one was like 13 years ago and very small, but still. Vice channel on YouTube posted a video today. Was up with Viking Prepper and Bear Independent. Showed some training and preps they do. I'll send you the link, Papa. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Flowgrown. Let's see. Yeah, I was talking to some folks in Discord today, and absolutely on board. Give me liberty, give me death. And us as creators, not that not that we need to try to piss off YouTube like full blown, like straight off the bat, like intentionally just trying. You guys know what I'm saying, but we definitely, I mean, not be afraid of what we want to say, and I think it is time. Now, I'm not saying, gun up, mount up, and take off to Washington, D.C., nothing like that. Don't get me wrong on that. But I was talking to folks this morning um, where a lot of us, I can do more locally. I have done a few things locally, but I'm going to try different approaches to different people. Um, like all of us need to start locally, I think. Like we was talking, earlier, like we need two or three representatives, if you will, per state that represents us as a whole, preppers, homesteaders, you know, non-vax, to a God-fearing, red-blooded Americans, you know, um, because ultimately, going at it with a full head of steam, hot-headed, you know, organized. Um, like I said, each state have two or three representatives in every, like have like if you can, like quarterly meetings, meetups, um, and nothing that I should have done this on live stream so anybody could jump on here with me, but I didn't think about it. Um, but I want to see this grow. I want this movement to grow, but I don't want us to be thought of, and I know that's not what Native and that's not what Hutch meant. Well, I can't speak for them, but they don't want to see nobody getting hurt, I'm sure. But I think we need to make it as organized as we can, because somebody told me today, you know, speak softly and they'll have to shut up and listen to hear you. To where, if we show up ranting and raving and raising all kinds of cane, we're either going to get locked up or shot, you know. Um, but I think if we done it, and I'm not saying we got time to poke along with this either, and get it going like yesterday, like get this ball rolling, and get this stuff done. Because I mean, they're starting to go door to door, you know, and not like we're not already on lists, but they know that everybody that hasn't taken this stupid thing isn't going to take it, you know. So that's going to get us on another list. And see, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Bear is I want us to, because we are we're not the problem, you know. And I don't, and you know, and it's not just like the vax, it's the um, culture, the cancel culture, all that stuff. They're erasing American history. They're breeding racism. That's almost, I would say, 95% of the racism is fabricated. They're making it in their minds. They're brainwashing people, and but I think we need to be aggressive, but in a smart manner. Um, Come on, guys, I'm gonna check out over here, see what everybody's saying. Right, infiltrators will be the threat to us, not the door to door guys. Absolutely. Let's see. Hey, Carpenter Self Reliance, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. I don't think my wife loves me anymore. Well, that's a heartbreaking screen name. Welcome, though. I'm glad to see you, and thank you for being here. And that is something we all need to really think about doing is, by the no trespassing, no solicitation, you know, things, signs like that. Go through, you know, not that it's going to, I don't want to say not that it's not going to matter, but at least we did all their little legal loopholes. It's posted, you aren't supposed to be here, get out of here, just kind of a CYOB thing, cover your own butt. Wait a minute, John Doe, what did you say, man? People saying you were wrong. I didn't see what you said. Hey, Window Liquor Prepper, good to see you, my friend. And thank you. Mame said they just ordered their signs. Green Thumb, good to see you, my friend. Hope you guys are making it okay up there. You guys ain't got it a bit better than we do. Let's see. Booked an x-ray and ultrasound on my knee for tomorrow. How are you? I am doing okay, man. I hope they get your knee taken care of. I know what that's like. I don't think mine's as extreme as yours, but do not put a beware of dog sign. If you have a dog and it does bite, you have admitted it's vicious. That's very good advice, Zane. Very good advice. Thank you for that. And Zane, if she shouts out a little bit of legal advice, you best take it. Hey, Elliot, good to see you, brother. What we need is a night of long knives in every town, coast to coast. OFC, I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like it'd probably get a lot of a lot of things done. But I'll turn it down, guys. How about the new Aaron Lewis song, "The Only One"? Yeah, that song that's been out for quite a while, several months. But yeah, it's just finally starting to get some play around YouTube and stuff a lot. It's a good song. I may have to cover that on here one night. It's a very good song. And Five Virgins Prepper sent me a song last night via email. It was really good. It's called "Don't Blame God," and it's like this country to a T today. It's amazing. I think I posted it over my community section, but if you got a minute, give it a listen. It's really good. He means a purge. That's okay. That's kind of what I was figuring it was. Excuse me, guys. Whew. That is true, man. I apologize. I didn't know. I kind of figured it was kind of a purge things, but Fort Langford neighbors on our road who were very non-prepper came over last weekend and surprise. We were full of questions. They were full of questions what they should do. That's awesome, man. Help them as much as you can, Fort Langford. That's a good neighbor. That's awesome. Get somebody on board, especially that means that they've awoken. Take advantage of that. Absolutely, man. You could be their lifesaver. Or ma'am. I'm sorry. Man, ma'am. Tommy, can you cover Leonard Skinner? That ain't my America. I can write it. Well, I can write it down and give it a shot. Well, I have to write it, come back and look. I usually don't forget songs. In school, when I first read 1984, I thought it was science fiction. Shake my head. Mandy, we should video chat, UT and me, and maybe we can see if we can things going in a better direction. I think they're doing okay. I mean, it's not great, but I think it's doing all right. If you're talking about the garden, um, it's just the weather, man. The weather has got me so frustrated half in a matter of an hour. And like tomorrow, the sun will come out, and water standing everywhere. The sun will bake everything, and it's a never ending cycle. You guys know what we're going through. I mean, most people in here, their gardens have just went to squat this year. I posted a picture in Discord. I got 3 little bitty heads of cauliflower that I went ahead and picked. They're about like this. Well, but they were already, starting to turn kind of yellowish on top. I mean, I got pickles coming out my ears. But the corn's got tassels, no ears yet. And the tomatoes I got tomatoes that are almost 5 feet tall. They're just not making fruit. And I don't know. I just don't get it. Yes, better hook up with new preppers because if 80% of us are prepared, we'll come out on top in the end. Absolutely. Absolutely, OFC. Drop a video over there, man. I'd like to see it. Uh, the weather has been straight up bipolar. Absolutely. B&B, Green Thumb Prepper, I pray over my plants. I've had some fails and some really great success. The nasty hornworms tried to attack. I got them. I've prayed over ours too, B&B. I mean, and like I keep saying, I'm chalking it up to I've never tried a garden this extensive, this many plants going at once because I've never really, I've always grown little things here and there, but never on this scale. So I'm kind of chalking it up to that. I've already got a lot better plan for next year. Um, do you have flowers on those tomato plants? Yeah, some. I mean, it's like they're just drying up, and then it'll rain like this and be cloudy the rest of the day. Tomorrow morning, they'll be perked up, looking good. Then the sun just fries them all day. And where we're at, we don't have a lot of shade. I mean, we have very little shade all day. I would literally have to, because a lot of my plants are in containers. I said I was doing that. And I've already moved them to the back behind the garage. So at least after like 3 p.m., they have shade. But um, in order for them to have like half and half shade, I'd have to move them 2 or 3 times a day, and I just can't commit that kind of time. The main point of all this is people who are in the normal walks of life need to decide what they are going to do, either run or fight liberty or death. Absolutely, Joe. Um, I hope Hutch is still in here. He got quiet. I kind of wanted to bounce some ideas, to see where he's at, with actually and native. I don't know if native. He says he watches some, but he kind of lurks. I do that a lot too. I get it. Um, I was kind of wanting to bounce ideas, about making basically like a nationwide committee type of deal, so we can all be on the same page. Papa Prepper, we ended up having to put some Epsom salt to our tomatoes. Now they're blowing up. I might try that. At this point, I'm willing to try about anything, obviously. I mean, honestly. Heat at roughly 90 Fahrenheit will cause tomatoes to go sterile. I would almost guarantee you that's what's happened. Because, I mean, every day here, the real feel here has been at least 94, 95. Hey, Outlaw Army 77, good to see you, my friend. There's an old Marty Robbins song that's about communism, which sounds a lot like today. I'm gonna do that real soon. I'm gonna get some, good patriotic tunes. I mean, I know that really don't help the cause, but I'll get some good patriotic tunes and kind of get away from the karaoke thing and actually play them myself and sing. Hey, Widgets World, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Tomatoes love the sun, but midday spray them with cool water. I can't. I mean, I'm not here midday. I mean, me and Mom was both at work. The kids at work. You know. All right. Thank you, Green Thumb. I will. I'll be watching for that. Let's see. Well, Joe, that's what the pack is, man. Preppers against communism. I mean, we could go with that. Um, but like I said, I honestly feel that, it is. I mean, the other guys are absolutely right. It's time to either decide whether, before this project or this stand even gets off the ground, you know, decide, and it don't make you any less patriotic, to to because to me it's kind of put up or shut up is kind of a that's a bold statement, but it's time to are you just going to conform and go with it, you know and I'm talking about all of it, the jab, the erasing of American history, the thing they're trying to, all the ideals they're trying to instill in our children's heads, not to mention what our grandkids are going to go through. Okay. And obviously, with the video that Pinball put up earlier, I mean, that's hard, cold fact. It's not a coincidence that freaking jab coincides with 5G and all that. I mean, it's not a coincidence. Is it just time? Are we going to try to do something about it? I mean, okay, we might not be successful, but we'll never know if we don't try. And at least if we do fail, we know we failed trying. Hey, Rosanna Jones, good to see you. Thank you for being here. For those who were going to college, what were they going to take? I'm not sure what you're asking, Richard. Um, unless you're talking about the jab. I mean, that's what's going on here is a lot of people, they're not letting it come back fall semester without proof of the jab. KY Survival, I do not have an outside spigot. Or I sure would have a timer on a sprinkler. I have no outside. I mean, I've got my well, water containment and or catchment, but as far as like something I can run a sprinkler with, I don't have it. That's on my to-do list, but the only guy I have that can can't get to it for about another month out, something like that, because I cannot fit in our crawl space. And it's not necessarily because I'm such a big guy. I mean, I'm talking our crawl space is literally about, I don't know, maybe a foot and a half is what, and he's a pretty small dude. So, hey, Anna W., good to see you. Glad you can make it. Hold on a second. I think I missed a couple things up through here somewhere. Hey, Shorty, good to see you. Glad you made it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of fast forward down here a little bit, kind of catch up with everybody. Hey, Combat 315, good to see you. A Papa Prepper, I didn't mean like do an Oklahoma City. I only get 200 letters I can type. That's a good song too, Mames. You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Absolutely. Aaron Tippin, I believe. We need to coordinate something so we are not lost to each other when the lights go out. And that's true too. I mean, if I had the resources, I would put a ham radio in each one of each one of y'all's hands if I could. Hey, Lauren Stern, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Chuck Brett, it's the beast system from the book of Revelation. Stand strong in Jesus. You're absolutely right, my friend. The beast system is in effect. It is going strong, running a very strong game. I mean, and we all know how the story ends. I mean, it's inevitable. You know, we've read the book. We know how it ends. But the thing is, you know, if we're not, you know, all saved and called up and, you know, which I think we're going to have to go, you know, I'm not going to make this a biblical live because I can do it easy. But I think we're going to be here through a lot of it. And, you know, are you going to want to suffer and face starvation and all that? You know, are you going to want to make yourselves as comfortable as possible? You know, and that's, you know, the beast system. That's what it's going to come down to is we're going to have what we got and that's it. So, you know, even if we do make this stand, you know, to try to better ourselves, better it for our children, for our grandchildren, you know, don't get comfortable. You know, don't, you know, if you want to get on board with this, don't quit doing that. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely keep stocking your food and your water and your ammo and, you know, everything you got to do because no matter what comes of anything that we try to get going, we're still going to need our preps. Yeah, and that's just it, flow grown. You know, it's you can bypass mandatory vax at school on religious exemption if you can show you haven't had any vaxes since turning 18. You know, and like that's not going to be a lot of people, you know, because a lot of people up until COVID, you know, would get the flu vaccination, and you know, there's certain vaccinations you have to go to school, you know, before COVID was even a thing, and especially the older folks, you know. And I'm not just saying just for school. I'm saying, you know, for the religious exemption, you know, if it's like that across the board that you have to produce proof that you've never taken a vaccine since you were 18 years old, I mean, that's a majority of the people is not going to be able to say that they have not had a vaccine since they were 18 years old. B&B, yes, if the internet goes down. If the internet goes, we would miss you all in the bond we have made. That's what I'm saying. I think that should be very high on everybody's prep to-do list is get your comms in order. Whether it's, you want to set up a CB station, like a home base, or, just ham radios. Um, I think that should be at the top of a lot of most people's lists, because we're not going to be able to get through this by ourselves. Hey, Milkmaid, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Would lying about a flu shot reaction work? I don't know. Don't shoot your family's aggressive dog, even if they ask. If you know what I'm, yeah, absolutely. Another good song, Bear Wilkie, Papa, Merle Haggard, Fight Inside of Me. Very good song. That is a good question, Heather. That's got me thinking. I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that. Hey, Holly Squires, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. I'm seeing a lot of new names, or names that I don't recognize. Appreciate you guys a lot. I have land available to me to grow more food, so I am set there. Water is good and plenty. Have skills to build tunnel houses for year-round gardening if need be. That's awesome. Absolutely. I'm hoping and praying. I think I've got most of my stuff. I'm a pack rat, guys. If I see scrap lumber laying somewhere, like, I will stop and grab it out of a dumpster. I'm not above it. If it's a decent 2x4, 2x6, I can get 5 or 6 feet out of it, I grab it. That's just how I am. So I'm hoping, Lord's willing, by the winter, I will have a permanent insulated, or not insulated, but, well, insulated in a sense, greenhouse. So I will have it year round. I will have electric to it, and that's one of my big goals before winter. Because I'm at the same place, Combat. I've got the water. I'm going to try to invest in a solar well pump, because all I have now is a pitcher pump. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my permanent greenhouse with the well in the corner of it. So the well will be inside the greenhouse. Just because, it just makes a lot of things easier on me to have the water inside the greenhouse. But that's my plans. We'll see. We'll see how far I get with it, but that's my plans. Let's see. I quit smoking cigarettes 4 days ago, cold turkey, and I have to say this is brutal. I'm depressed, sad, angry, anxiety is through the roof. I urge anyone to never start smoking cigarettes. That's awesome, Dan. Man, that is awesome. If you're on day 4, brother, don't give up. I smoked for a lot of years, and then I used skull pouches to get off cigarettes. Then I got hooked on them, and now I'm down to these dudes here. They're just nicotine. That's all it is. Like, these are citrus flavored. They got cinnamon, all kinds of stuff. But I'm down to these, so hopefully I can eventually cut these out. I see it, Bear. I see your posts. I seen the one about Merle Haggard. I actually read it out loud. Did I miss something else? Why ain't hearing Merle Haggard's fight inside of me? That's what I'm talking about. That one I didn't see. I didn't see this either. Pops, I'm going for my master's degree in nutrition and I cannot go back to the campus till I get my COVID shot, so I'm taking my classes online for now. I hate to hear that, Anna, but I hope you're able to complete it doing it online. This whole thing is it's ruined so many lives. Live on my feet, not dying on my knees. Absolutely, window. Absolutely. My mom had a mini stroke, and nursing home made me wear a mask and only stay in her room until it was ready to leave, and they escorted me out. Mm-mm. Sorry to hear that, Gina. Leslie, I can't do flu vax. Every time I do it, I got the flu every single time. That's where I was at too, Leslie. I haven't had a flu vax in probably 6 or 7 years was the last time I got one. And I, like, knock on wood, I never get sick. But if I do, you can bet it's going to be like the middle of August every time when I'm sick. It's in the summer. I know the graphitic stuff has a metal base, and I'm allergic to stainless steel, nickel, aluminum, copper, etc. So unless they're injecting me with 18 karat gold, not even considering it. That's awesome, Zane. I mean, that's not awesome. You're allergic, but you better have some gold. You're gonna shoot up in me. Morse code, and you laugh, but that's not a bad thing to know. Window. I mean, I haven't taken time to learn it. My husband got it, but I won't. I know several people that way, Holly. Um, and I mean, I hope that doesn't eventually cause, you know, even further dividing of us as a people. But I can see it happening. Whoop, man, I hate when the chat does that. I say that every time, I know, but like it went way. Hey, be charming, good to see you. Glad you're here. You need to get comfortable being a criminal and doing illegal things to survive in society, with illegal in quotation marks. I believe that wholeheartedly, OFC. I'm not a thief. I'm not a marauder. I'm not, I mean, I'm just not. You guys know me. But you guys also know me well enough to know I'm going to do what I got to do to provide for my two girls. At least my two girls. We can end up with several more people here. You know, I know what you're saying. Please don't laugh, but I have to prep on a budget, and I just ordered a set of three walkie talkies, but they are advertised for kids. I may have to paint them, but they had like a 3 mile range just to have. Ain't nobody gonna make fun of you, Tammy, or laugh. I mean, that's absolutely awesome. Walkie talkies with a 3 mile range. That's very good, especially for a kids. Trust me, I get it. Prepping on a budget, I understand. There's a lot of us in here that understand that. Absolutely not going to laugh at you. I would laugh at you if you'd said that you're not worried about it. I would have laughed at you then, because that's, next to our food and water, we're going to have communication. We have to. Let's see. Hey, Brenda, good to see you. Thank you for being here. My internet is not good at camp, but I'm listening. Well, thank you. And I hope you're enjoying yourself camping. I love camping. And if I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch back up where I went on my little speech earlier. I kind of got behind. Especially if anybody's come in, I haven't said hello. I apologize. There's 63 people in here, and for me, that's a lot of people. We're usually like right around the 40 mark, so I definitely appreciate all you guys being here tonight. Outlaw Army, did you see my post, Papa? Nope. Let me scroll back up here real quick and see if I can find it, man. Outlaw Pepper. Let me see. Let's see. I am not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Outlaw. I don't know if the powers that be maybe got rid of it. But I've scrolled way back up and I can't find it. All right, B&B, I will check my email after this live stream. Just got called a fear monger by mom when I told her gas was jumping to 350. None of my prepping peeps want to talk with me tonight. LOL. Good night, you all. Well, Grammy, I'm talking to you. You don't have to leave. If I miss something, I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Hey, Loretta, what's going on with? I don't know what's happening, but Chuck Brett's or whatever mod's doing, it keeps hiding Chuck Brett's comments. And then it timed him out. What? Oh, okay. I guess I'm like way behind. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I am caught up. Um, I scrolled down. I didn't realize I was that far behind. I apologize so much. I'm sorry. So if I've missed something, please repost it. I apologize. I'm trying to stay caught up. I just got your email, Outlaw. I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. And sorry, Loretta. Okay. Just a second, guys. I apologize. Okay. Outlaw, I will definitely cover that in a video for tomorrow morning. Um, thank you for sending that to me. And I will, like I said, I will definitely get that in a video tomorrow morning. Hey, Big Bear Preps, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see. All right, be charming. Be safe. Better if there is an appropriate comment, I do. Okay. Um. Hey, Country Girl 130. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let me see. I didn't even see. Hey, Karen Miner. I didn't even. I don't even think I said hello to you. I didn't see you. I apologize. I hope you be praying for your migraine. I know those are rough. Cat walked across your keyboard. I'm an animal lover and I completely back what he did and what happened. I couldn't have done it personally, but I pray the judge will be fair and more reasonable than those that charged him. I seen a comment about peeing one and a dog, but I'm not sure what's happened. Honestly, I haven't not watched Prepper Nurse 1 in a while. Did 10 quarts of green beans and 5 quarts pickled cauliflower. Man, I love pickled cauliflower. I haven't had that forever. Been canning all day. That's awesome, Big Bear. I'm gonna be doing some pickles soon. Man, I got pickles everywhere. I don't have Discord. Sorry. Um, if one of the mods wants to throw the link up to Discord, if anybody wants to join us over there, I mean, y'all are more than welcome. Um, Outlaw, you're fine, man. I got the email. I promise you, I will get it out. But I can't take time to read all of it right now while I'm live. I wish I could because that's definitely gonna be some good info in the morning, y'all. Chuck Brett, God bless you too, my friend. Thank you for being here. Be safe out there, man. Vice did a piece on Pastor Joe Fox and Bear Independent. You should check it out. Okay. Thank you, Joe, for throwing that up there. I appreciate it. Ashley, give a hint. It's from a law firm. It's ways of getting around the jab. Papa, his sister, had an elderly dog that had bitten on more than 5 occasions. The dog was also having a lot of seizures, and his sister, who lives there with him, asked if he would put the dog down. He put the dog down and talked about it on one of his vids, and one of his subscribers turned him in. Man, I mean, I get it. You don't want it to let alone the biting if it's, having seizures, and that's awful. It's killing me because I got a chicken that I'm going to have to do the same thing to. I keep putting it off and putting it off, and I'm going to have to do it. Absolutely, Bear. Pinball preparedness video on the jab and what's in it. If anybody hasn't seen that, go check that out. I mean, it's pretty mind blowing. Could one of you guys throw up Pinball's video that he posted earlier today about the contents? I would appreciate it. I think I have my first harvest ready. Just radishes and pea pods look done for now, but it's great since it's my first ever harvest. That's awesome, John. That is awesome. It makes you feel good, man. Makes you feel good. Like because I pick like the pickles. I mean, they're the pickle variety cucumbers. So I mean, anywhere from yay long to 5-6 inches, whatever size. But those little bitty, like 2 or 3 inch pickles, man, they taste so good, fresh off the vine, like the best you ever gonna taste. Yeah, absolutely. It's good intel. I mean, it's legit, Joe. Yeah, Outlaw Joe's my comedic sidekick. Did you step on one of your chickens? No. This chicken's had a bad leg since she was little bitty. Um, and now it's completely like she has to basically like what would be our knee. That's what she's down to walking on. And she's just, I mean, no quality of life. She flops around just to turn around and drink out of her bowl. And I mean, she's lived alone completely by herself since she was 2 weeks old. And she's so stunted because of it. Like this chicken's going on 3 months old and still has like little down feathers on her head. And I mean, she's just no quality of life. I just can't bring myself to do it. These are the things that we will have to deal with. Absolutely. It's sad, but well, it's life. You're absolutely right, Tammy. And that's why I got chickens, for food, whether it be eggs or meat. And I could go out there and pluck one of the other ones straight out the pen and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? But this one, we've had her separated. We tried nursing her back to health. And now it's just like she's become a pet. And it's kind of that situation, what makes it so rough. But no, I mean, if I had to go out there and just pluck a chicken out of the pen and, put an axe to it or whatever, that's fine. I could do that. The gas thing might just be those certain stations. I'm at my second job in Northeast Georgia, and we are getting a delivery of fuel right now. I don't know how much, though. I didn't see his video on the gas yet. He posted that right before I got off work. I had to come home and get ready to go live. Um, the one I was talking about was the contents of the jab and how it's actual good, legit, credible sources that it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Not just a conspiracy theory. We were saying what Pinball said today for over a year. Everyone thought we were crazy. Now more proof and good to see the world. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Window. You guys know how I am about conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories if there's facts behind it, not just a wild goose chase. But if it's backed by legit, feasible facts, um, like you just said, we've been saying that for over a year. And anytime you bring up 5G, everybody's like, oh, I don't, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, that, and it didn't say for a fact that it's, but that's a big coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. KY Survival says all of us need to harden our hearts. The chores and tasks we will have to do won't be for the faint of heart. You're absolutely right, my friend. Absolutely right. And that is, I mean, straight across the board on so many levels, every aspect of life, I mean, just it's heartbreaking to think of the things that we're going to be forced to do, you know, or not do as far as that goes. I mean, you just never know what's going to be thrown at you. Kathleen Logan, your mods are top notch. Well, good job, guys. And thank you very much for acknowledging them. They are a great group of folks. Rocking this baby, Big Papa, until the wheels fall off. Hey, Prepping and Pisgah, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Jeremy Sullivan. Good to see you. I didn't see you sneak in here. I seen somebody else talking to you, so I scrolled back up here. Papa, the gas thing might just be those certain stations. Okay, I did read that. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up, guys. Hey, Big Red. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Jeremy, we know for sure from Papa's wife that manages a station it is true price jump. Papa Prepper gas was $2.71 Sunday night. Monday it jumped to $2.89. Fuel prices near camp was $2.74 before the 4th went to $2.95. The 3rd today between $2.79 and $2.89. So yours actually went down a little bit. Mojo says pinball preparedness doesn't put out bullcrap. That's true. I mean, I know that I'm not voicing one way or the other. A lot of people love pinball. A lot of people don't like pinball at all. I do watch his lives when I can. But that's one thing that I've kind of, about pinball. If it's not pretty factual, you know, he won't push it. He won't throw stuff out like that. Um, so that's why I'm kind of, I believe it's a good source. He does do his homework. He researches a lot. Um, so it's if he throws it up, it's pretty believable. I mean, you can probably invest some thought into it at least. Carry Lunsford, 3.29 a gallon today in Middle Tennessee. That's where we're at right now. Hey, cat lady, good to see you. Widgets World was 356 here when I filled up Tuesday. I guess ours is supposed to jump to 350 very soon. I'm gonna have to run to town after the live stream, and I don't get paid until tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna go top off tonight. That's what I was trying to get at, And I don't want to discredit any other channels, but there's channels that will just, and I've probably done it too. You get a little bit of, and kind of run with it, but he definitely don't. Kathleen Logan, I know we were afraid it accidentally got jabbed into our hand because the teacher said it was poison. What? I missed something. A lot of rain from Elsa. Sorry, my arthritis in my hands is bad today. Can't type. God bless you. You're okay. It's all right, Tammy. People might not like pinball, but you don't have to like people to work with them. That's absolutely right, OFC. Absolutely. And you know, especially like a news source and things like that. Just because you might not be on the same level as the guy or don't see eye to eye, don't mean that his intel and his, news isn't good. Papa, I bought property in a red state. I'm from Michigan. People saying nasty stuff. Yeah, we got several viewers up in the Michigan area. Um, and here in Indiana, I mean, of course, we're a red state, but there's still a lot of blue counties. So make sure, if you are jumping state, that you're definitely going to a red state to a red county as well. Because just because you're in the same state, I mean, ask Tigger. She's literally like 40 miles away from me, and different as night and day from where I live and where she lives. It's crazy. And I, of course, am in a red county, and she's blue. Well, I don't know if Monroe County is a blue county, but the town she's in is definitely blue. Keep cash in your hands or bed mattress in case power or cyber attack. Strange. Never thought I would say cyber attack, right? Let's see. Arkansas, all red. Oh, yeah, you're good. A lot of good folk in Arkansas. Absolutely, Kathleen. A lot of people can't handle the truth. They don't want to believe what is going on around them. You're absolutely right, Jeep Girl. Absolutely right. I start every morning off with pinball. LOL. He's a great guy. Shoots from the hip and no BS. Oh, your pencils and okay. I got you now, Loretta. I'm sorry, I was lost. All right, OFC. God bless you, brother, and stay safe out there. And we'll see you next time, man. Cash may be worthless in SHTF. That's a very good possibility. I'm technically a red town in a blue county, though my address is blue. Phew. I live in one of the reddest counties in a red state on purpose. Absolutely, Maines. Hey, Jerry Robbins, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Checking in from the Blue Ridge Mountains. Yeah, I seen all them buttons you have to barter with, Maines. Where'd Joe Morgan go? He got quiet. He got really quiet. You all right, Joe? I was just picking on you earlier when I said you were my comedic sidekick. Skills will be the best barter item in SHTF. Fix this, do that for what you need. I believe that wholeheartedly, KY Survival. I've done a couple videos. I really, I don't want to sound like a jerk or something, but if you don't have no skills, it'd be a good time to pick up and learn a useful skill. You know, whether it be something like carpentry, basic car mechanics, something plumbing. I mean, something that can be useful. In an SHTF situation, because not only you're going to need to know how to do the stuff yourself. I mean, it'll get you a long way bartering, just like he said. Absolutely. B&B, like people that can sew, make, if you can sew and make clothes and mend clothes, then I mean, you are valuable. Like if it's an old model car, like mid 90s maybe and older, man, I can tear it down, put it back together, no problem. Fix anything on it. But when it comes to computers and things like that, I'm lost. Which as far as that goes, if it's an EMP, that's not gonna matter anyway. But I'm pretty secure. Like, I can hunt and fish. Not that that's, I mean, that might be a sought after skill. I mean, a lot of people don't know how to hunt and fish. As weird as, funny as that sounds to a lot of us, you know, um, I can build stuff, you know, with or without electricity. I got all kinds of saws and, I'm pretty decent at carpentry. I've picked up a lot over the last few years. Stuff like that is going to be good to know. I can sew like basic, I can fix a hole in my pants or, a hole underneath the arm of your shirt, something like that. I can do that. But like making clothes and stuff like that, no. Hey, Robin Hastings, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I can keep folks fed and clothed. Absolutely, man. Now I can cook. I can cook. I didn't think about that. I'm a red suburb of Bloomington, Papa. LOL. So your little cul-de-sac, your street, it's red. Sorry, I had to go check out that Conor McGregor for a while, or for a minute. Must be a fight on, I'm guessing. Zane, I think you're probably right. I think we all probably have a lot of skills that we don't realize. Hey, Sherry Leach, good to see you. Glad you made it. I do have skills and I like to work hard, but I'm definitely the comic relief in my group. Now, that I love to do. I love to joke. I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. And sometimes I end up playing too hard and piss people off, but it's all in good fun. I want to learn how to resole shoes. That would be cool. Definitely be a cool thing to learn. I'm with you, Mrs. Papa Prepper. I would love to go live with the Amish for a couple months. We could learn so much from those folks. Bartering knowledge and classes for skills. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Let's see. I'm good at pissing people off. I've had loads of practice. Yeah, I can do that pretty good too. Lauren Stern, keeping cash on hand is important, but make sure a lot of that cash is small denomination so you can make change when making purchases. Sometimes the stores won't be able to. Absolutely. You don't want to walk out of that store paying $5 for a can of beans, you know. Actually, that might be the cost of it before too long, but you know what I'm saying. Jennifer Cruz, I've been lurking in the background, lol, working on my ministry business cards. I'm a one woman show. That's awesome. And I really liked your pictures on Instagram. That was really cool. Your vacation Bible school. I would love to get into something like that. I think that would be a blast, especially with kids. I mean, I love working with kids and helping kids. Now, Kathleen, there ain't no such thing as boy skills and girl skills. Absolutely not. But I know what you're saying. I took up boy skills, auto and PC tech, etc., plumbing, electrical, etc. That's awesome. That is awesome. Amish wake up too early. Now you got to think, this is Papa Prepper. She's up about 3:45 every morning, so she'd fit right in with them. I know how to change a motor and tranny and oil and tires. LOL, I'm a tomboy. That's awesome, cat lady. That is awesome. I want to learn about fixing cars. I can grow and rig half-assed stuff. Like I said, man, when it comes to cars, I am. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm excellent, but I'm pretty secure in my knowledge up until everything went computerized. After that, I'm lost, and I believe that's when the car industry started going downhill. Anyway, too many chips and wires and fuses, and I can cook. I clean. I can do anything in between. I'm a prepper. I'm a prepper. Ain't it good to be me? I'm Papa. I'm Papa Papa, the prepper man. It's good to be me. There's your new song. LOL. Thank you, Bear Wilkie. Pretty good. I'm 61. Only, or LOL, only teacher, housewife, or nurse. I see. I got you. I understand what you're saying. I'm going to bed. We'll be up at 4:30 a.m. I'm supporting him. You all pray for him. It's getting crazy. I need to get going in the morning too. I am sweaty and dirty, but I am loving my garden. Well, thank you for being here, B&B. God bless y'all. Um, we love having you guys here, and stay safe. I have about 50 jars saved up for strawberries. That's cool, Richard. Oh, yeah, they know how to bake some food. That's for sure, Jennifer. Went to see 3 different properties next week, 3 more. Hopefully, find what I need. That's awesome, Sherry. We praying for you on that. Joe Morgan, you're not kidding, brother. Um, Being poor has taught me lots of stuff, he says. Man, I grew up poor. Um, and you're absolutely right. Being poor, being a prepper and being poor is like being a prepper is common sense. It's common knowledge. Like, because, and like I've said before, we didn't like starve, we didn't go without food, but I've had outdoor plumbing, with no indoor plumbing. I've had no electricity, wood stove with no electricity or indoor plumbing. You know, we was I was raised poor, and I believe it makes you a better human being. I will always think that because you never take for granted what you got now, no matter how little or how much it is. You appreciate the hell out of it. Anybody that's grown up poor can definitely give me an amen on that because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Having some neighbors over this weekend, teach them to make ice cream, cheese, and mozzarella. That's awesome. I wish we had people around here that are more on board. We have one couple that lives over in the next town. I just met Mandy works with his wife, and I just met him to actually get to know him and talk to him a couple weeks ago. And we're definitely like on the same page, straight across the board. They're preppers. They farm. Well, they have gardens. They can. He hunts. I mean, they fish. I mean, we finally met a like-minded couple that I think we're definitely going to be able to get some stuff done with. Because I know they got a lot they can teach us. Like, somebody can be here watching over my shoulder while I can and stuff like that. Pouring cash or love. That's deep, Kathleen. Praise God, I wasn't poor in love when I grew up. My mom and dad, they loved us, did everything they could for us. We were definitely wealthy when it came to love. Maybe we should get together and write some songs. Do you write? I've tried, Bear. Every once in a while, I have some ideas and I'll jot them down. And that's about as far as I go. Then I end up throwing it away. But I've tried. I have a couple songs, but nothing great. Zane, that's not poor Papa Prepper. That's rich in values. You're right. Um, Being poor, I mean, like I said, you learn to respect everything that you acquire in this life. If you grew up poor, you respect it. I was poor, lived in a car, and picked fruit from town to town. When I was little, it was rough, but it made me tough and proud. Absolutely, Bear. Absolutely. Hey, radioactive prepper. Good to see you, Jim. I hope you're doing well, man. Okay, I love you, babe. All right, I love you. Okay, go to bed with mommy. Let's see. Bucks on hoop cheese, honey, pies, and butter. LOL. That's true, Big German. Being country poor and city poor is different. City poor learns about crime to get ahead. Country poor learn how to fix things. You're absolutely right. As sad as that is, you are absolutely right. I found that video and sent it to you. It doing its thing, but the new platform is okay. We're going on vacation here soon after I sell my house. Maybe we'll stop by and do some picking and grinning. Absolutely, Bear. That'd be cool. Absolutely. I like writing music. I like the studio, but Pro Tools sucks. Maybe it's me. Man, I've never messed around with a studio. No kind of tools. I mean, nothing like that. I love how you stop to give mama smooches. That's real love. Not all YouTubers do that. Actually, somebody else commented about that to me the other day, and that's real life. I mean, that's real life. You guys don't see nothing on here that don't happen. You know, it's it's all fly by the seat of your pants around here. That's just I'd never don't come in and kiss me when I'm live streaming. Would I never say that? It's just life. A lot of the middle aged people are dumber than rocks, but the young folks come over to learn how to do stuff the old way. Absolutely. Yeah. Prove that we're not so dumb after all. Hey, Papa, we having trouble with some black suit men with black hats trying to get my farm. Ran them off with my gun a week ago. That's not good, cat lady. Be careful. Some musicians create music, some make music. Absolutely, Mames. You can't have one without the other. Thank you, Outlaw Army. I appreciate that. That's what I like about your channel. It's real. Hey, good to see you, Five. Glad you made it. I loved that song you sent me last night. I posted it on my community tab. I really like that. Thank you, Bear. Arcman Wild Survival. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm trying, Papa. My son's scared to go any further than first building here on farm without Papa. I mean, it's supposed to be Pew Pew, maybe. What you mean that we can't think for ourselves? Wait, what? I'm lost, Five. Finally got my percolator, wind up, solar radio, wind up, sorry, duh, and have been looking at solar generators. Just don't know which one I want to get yet. Well, if I could be so bold as to suggest somebody to talk to Zane. She's done a lot of researching when it comes to the solar generators. That's not good. Yep, Papa got pipes. I don't think he knows. Too humble. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate it. Got the radiator draining. Got a few minutes to keep watching. Well, welcome back, OFC. Oh, well, I only got, unless I might not, if it was on the same email, I might just not have seen it attached. I saw the Don't Blame God video 5. I really liked that. That was an awesome song. I'd never heard that before. Thank you, Zane. I appreciate that. And there is, yeah, on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of good resources on YouTube about generators. We are so dumb. We need the elite to think for ourselves. Oh, absolutely. I don't know what I'd do if I had to think for myself. See, I had to have you explain that to me. That's how bad I am. Yeah, our crowd's definitely dwindled. I got up to almost 70. I don't think I've ever had that many in chat at one time. That's why I got so far behind. Is it Wahabe? I probably just slaughtered the pronunciation of your name, but I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. Let's see. Saw Barry in concert. That would be cool. Outlaw Army says a 4,000 watt inverter for your car is a good thing to have. That's another thing that I haven't bought that I need to find is a good inverter. Heather, I have a Jackery, the 1,000 watt. I really like it, but I've heard that they're outdated. They're kind of behind in times. See, that's who I heard it from. That's why I recommended that they go to Zone A because she's researched into them a lot. I love my Jackery. I really do, but that's the only one I've ever owned. So if I'm sure there's better out there, but I have no complaints with mine. But if there's a comparable that, if they're, better quality, better pricing, then absolutely, check it out. I got a solar generator over 500 watts, less than $200 or less than 200. I think it was a Fluke. Yeah, I'd say you definitely lucked into that. Absolutely, Kathleen, because that's pretty cheap. I bought my Jackery about a year and a half ago. When all this really started ramping up, the COVID and everything was just, it looked like the world was up in the air. I just wanted something quick and reliable. And I went on reviews And that's how I ended up with the Jackery. Like I said, that's the only one I've ever had. I'm sure there's better out there. That just happens to be what I have. Got one on Facebook the other day from a wrecked RV, $100. It will run an AC. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're all right, Joe. If using a 4,000-watt inverter in a car, just run extra battery so you don't smoke the alternator. Right. $4,000 is a lot. Did you mean 400? He might have, but I mean, if it came out of an RV, I don't know. Hutch, what is a cheap, durable solar phone charger? Hold on. What is that there? Mrs. Papa Prepper bought me this one. For Christmas, maybe. I can't remember. But I haven't been disappointed with it yet. I haven't used it a whole lot, and now I can't even find the name on it. And I actually threw the box away. I know it came from Amazon. I cannot read that. I still haven't been able to find my reading glasses. Dang it, Hutch. I'm sorry, brother. I don't know if she's still watching or not and could give you the name or not. But anyway, this is the power bank she got me. It's really nice. It's got 4 panels. It all folds up. It's about the size of a cell phone. It's got a USB in top. It's got a flashlight on the back. Really cool little power bank. Got the SOS. Strobe. And off. It's got a display on the side. You can see it. Lights up, lets you know what kind of charge you got going on. But I can't find the name on it. And of course, it's USB rechargeable. But I can't find the name on it. I think I got the paperwork. Hey, D9, good to see you. Glad you could make it. People stealing solar panels. They thought they were flat screen TVs, I'll tell you. I never throw away paperwork for anything, so I know I've got it right here somewhere. Anyway, Hutch, I think that one was right around, I think she told me right around $30, $35. Sorry, dude. I tried. Now I feel like an idiot. But um, let's see what's going on here. Papa Mine is a power locus. I don't know if I've heard of that one or not. I have a praise report. Thank you. The storm went completely around me. Others got nailed. Sorry about that, but I barely saw anything. Thank you, Jesus. It was supposed to get me. That's awesome, Five. Because I know you've been having the same luck we have with weather. It's been awful. Biodigester can run stove, burners, etc. from food and yard waste. That's cool. Hey, Sally Mancox. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mames. I appreciate that. Let me look it up real quick here and see if that's it. Yes, that is it. Add top solar charger. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mames. $30. Wow. It is definitely on sale right now, guys. If y'all would want one of those, like I said, it's really good. I mean, I've had no problems out of it. I've used it some. I've taken it fishing to keep my phone charged and stuff a couple times. Um, it does really well, and the charge really seems to last. Thank you again, Names. Appreciate it. See you, Big German. God bless you, and thank you for being here, my friend. Be safe. Now, Mama's messaging it to me also. Methane comes from pig poop. You can capture gas if you have pigs. Yeah, you can. I ordered $1,200 worth of solar panels in March, and they're stuck on a ship waiting to dock on the West Coast. Man, that sucks. We have a 10K Champion generator and an 8K Generac for backup. Propane for stove, refrigerator, and heat. Big thing for the generator is the well pump, lights, freezer, and internet. That's awesome. I would love to have a setup like that. It also comes from Nancy Pelosi. I have chiggers again. What to do for them? Um, Something I suggested last time was I know a lot of people laughs at this, but Windex. Windex will take the itching out of mosquito bites, chiggers, those little black gnats. A lot of people will take the clear fingernail polish. I forgot about that. And I forget who suggested it last time, but you dip that and just put it over the little chigger bite, and that'll take that all away. Um, Alcohol, that'll dry it out real quick. Now, a cell phone booster, I have not tried. I do not have one. Um, I can't help you there, brother. Tea tree oil, that's another one. Good call, Coral. For chiggers, uh, mosquitoes, fleas, everything like that. tea tree oil. Even lice, stuff like lice hate tea tree oil too. Not that that's something you're going to ordinarily every day deal with, but you might. I don't know. Make a paste of meat tenderizer and water. I've never heard of that. Cream toothpaste for an itch. Yep. I forgot about that one too. Thank you, Zane. Richard Christopher, water chiggers. um, just little bitty bugs. I mean, just little, they're in the grass, weeds down here. I mean, they'll bite the time out of you, man. They will eat you up. Yeah, you roll around in the grass, like Chuck or Hutch said. You get up, and a couple minutes you're itching. That's chiggers. Yeah, and you can't even see them. And they are worse than mosquitoes, absolutely. Vicks Vapor Rub. I never heard of that, but that makes sense. Get rid of the chiggers. Thank you, KY Survival. Yeah, you definitely want to put them on your hate list, Richard. Ain't nobody likes chiggers, man. Nail polish remover. That would probably be a good one. Thank you, Gary. Oh, you're funny, Mrs. Papa Prepper. Real funny. Something else I was going to say. Oh, let me ask you guys this. Um, hey, Phoenix, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have any of you guys ever used the Wi-Fi boosters? Like, say your house is here, your garage is here, you plug it in your garage. Like, because where RSD lives, there's her home, then there's her uncle's garage and her uncle's house. And the Wi-Fi is great in their garage. So if I got one of those for her and plugged it in the garage, would it boost the signal to her house? Because that's the only internet she has. And usually it works okay. But here lately it's been really slow and she's not been able to watch her YouTube stuff. So have you guys ever used any of that kind of stuff? I found a really nice one. It seems to have good reviews on Amazon, but I just would kind of like to have a real life person that's used it that I know. Five has one, says it's okay. Wi-Fi boosters work. I have one upstairs. Okay, cool. Because bless her heart, she has a rough time. Like some days she can watch it, and some days it'll just sit there and give her the little circle of death. Look for Netgear or D-Link. All right, thank you. Have Wi-Fi hotspot is what I've been using at camp. Does okay. I'm checking out, Papa. You all have a good night, brother. Catch you next time. All right, Bear. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. God bless you and yours, and be safe, man. Comes in 2 or 5 HP. KY says his works really good. Circle of death is usually the internet speed. Well, I mean, we can like if we have the furniture arranged just right, and like the TV is up by the window, it'll work perfect all day. So it's just like 16, 20 feet. It's Because if she lays in her bedroom, she can watch it, which is the other end of the house, which is closer to the garage. So it all, I think if I bought a booster and put it out in the garage, that would probably solve all of her problems. Your shop is 175 feet from your Wi-Fi. That's cool. So that would definitely probably be a good purchase. Just got a call from a friend that works at Wells Fargo. No more personal lines of credit. Just a heads up. Thank you for passing that along. Papa Prepper, do you think Hutch could use the thing I sent you? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. As much as he live streams outside and stuff, that would be phenomenal for Hutch to have. Those lights, I mean, he could hang them up in a tree or whatever and sit under it. I mean, that would be awesome for his live streams. Absolutely. There you go, Zah. I threw you a wrench. If you want to just post the link up there, if that's what she's going to do. Well, there it went. If you can find an old satellite dish, you can make a Wi-Fi booster. I did not know that. Watch out for other banks to do the same. It happened in '08 before the crash. It's looking rough. Only 40% of my state has internet. Is it down or is just that's all that's available? Five. Oh, also praise. We got the 60,000 my uncle owed us. Now we can be done with that end of the family. That's awesome. Definitely a praise. Can I borrow about 25? I'm kidding. Rural. Gotcha. Yeah, out here where I live, we had dial up. That's all that was available out here forever until not too long ago. Had to order withdrawal money from my bank 2 weeks ago to get it tomorrow. That's if you want small bills. Sounds like we better be getting any money we got in out. Our house has two old dishes, one for HughesNet and one for Dish. Anyone who wants them can have them, says Maines. My truck appreciated 6K, and it's not because of a chip shortage. That is BS to cover the economy, right? She told me a lot more, but I can't post it on here. Google it. All right, thank you, Outlaw. Well, y'all, it is 9:02. So, hey, Tiger 454, good to see you. Brad's Worship Channel, good to see you. Just getting ready to end this. Before I shut this down, is there any prayer requests this evening? My little prayer book's in the other room. Hutch, Mames keeps sending me links to houses for sale down around there, man. If we didn't have family obligations and everything here, I would certainly look into it. My father always taught me, lend someone $5 and pray they don't pay you back. They will never ask you again. Very wise man. I like that. Absolutely like that. Love you too, 5. God bless you and yours, and stay safe, brother. D9 migraines, absolutely. Absolutely, Mama. I pray for you all day, every day, baby. Bring RSD with us. Well, she wouldn't just take off like that and leave everybody, I'm sure. Good night, Kathleen. God bless you and yours. Stay safe. I will definitely check the email out, Outlaw, I promise. Maybe we ought to just kick all the fools out of Missouri and all the homesteading and preppers, and we just take over Missouri. She's been really sick, Loretta, like really sick. Fever, throwing up, just really bad congestion. It's been rough. Absolutely. Zah, pray for the world as a whole. Absolutely. West Tennessee Prep, good to see you, and thank you for being here. Give me death, or give me death. Absolutely. Richard Christopher asked, best state for homesteaders. The one you're homesteading in. I mean, I'm not trying to be a wise guy or nothing, but I'm sure every state. I mean, I honestly don't know. Really, to me, it'd be somewhere where the temperatures stay pretty, on the mild side. And Hutch says Missouri. Idea. We call it the state of no compromise. Missouri. It could work, man. Hey, farmer son prepping. Good to see you, man. You got in right under the wire. I'm getting ready to shut her down. I still got to run to town and top off the gas tank. Give me liberty or give me death. Amen, brother. D9 says Texas. Texas, I would think like Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, stays fairly mild through the winter. Southern Missouri, Arkansas. That's why I started to say Arkansas. Uh, KY has Kentucky has standard of living law. If not on the grid, you don't meet the standard of living. Social services gets involved then. And that's awful. You can't just leave people alone. 20 ounces of silver to do a small job. Or is that 2 ounces? 20. Took 3 hours. Wow. That is awesome. All day, every day. And peppers tomorrow. That's awesome. I'll be doing pickles pretty soon. If everything goes well. All right, y'all. I'm going to shut this down and head to town, get all that done, and get back, and hopefully get in bed a decent hour and make a premiere for tomorrow. But great chat tonight, guys. Appreciate y'all. Uh, Nothing big or exciting coming up this weekend. I think it's supposed to rain all weekend, so um, till tomorrow morning, guys. God bless y'all. I love each and every one of you guys. Stay safe. Think about what I was talking about, and Hutch has been talking about, Native. Um, let's make this happen, guys. Give me liberty or give me death. Papa Prepper out.